Hey guys, so I'm here in the library of our observatory and I'm at one of our lab stations here working on one of our cool little projects right here. This mini PC, which was featured in one of our most recent videos, which I'm starting to get dialed in here. As you can see, we're getting the last of the updates installed on all of our miniature computers here. And I wanted to talk about how cool this little device here is that we've set up, because I didn't really get a chance to explain how awesome this little device is going to be. So as small as this computer is, it is powerful. It has a quad core processor, it's got 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it's got enough storage to do a couple days worth of photos on it, and it's going to have a whole FTP setup going to our NAS over here. And so what's really special about this guy is this. Check this out. You might be saying, hey, there's a bunch of cables coming out of the back of this thing. How does it power itself? Well, it's got an Ethernet port down here, and it's got HDMI here, and it's got a USB cable going to our camera, but it's got, see, this DC USB-C power is actually how it gets powered. And that, if you trace the cable back, goes to a little splitter here, over to here, and you might say, well, what is this? And this is what makes this device so cool, you guys. This PC here is not powered directly to the wall. You're not plugging this into a power supply. You're plugging it in to a power over Ethernet jack here. This splitter allows us to get 1 gigabyte to the computer and 2 amps at 12 volts into the power supply here. So we are able to run an all-sky camera, or any device really, that requires only up to 24 watts. We can do up to 25 watts actually directly through these PoE splitters here. And so our camera and this here will then go into a box, which if we go to one of our other workstations over here, is going to be very similar to this. If this is not actually our final setup, this is a chance that this is exactly what we're using. But it's going to go mount into this box. We're going to use one of these cable grommets to bring in the Ethernet cable, and then everything will just be powered off of that single port, that single cable. So it is a one-stop shop. And you might be wondering, well, what camera are you using? Because you see over here, we've got our 462. This has been a workhorse. We've been running it here at the observatory. If you've been seeing our all-sky videos that we've been posting lately, they've come from this guy right here. And it's been a great camera, but the sensor on this is so small. And the field of view isn't even 180 degrees in either direction. So we wanted to upgrade from something better than this. And so we bought the 533 MC. Yes, guys, that is what we have now. We have a seriously pro level camera with a 1-inch sensor. So if you were to take this off, you get to see how big that thing is in comparison to something like this, which is, I can't get it off with my hands really. So let's just pull this off and you guys can see the difference. Look at how small that this sensor is in comparison to that one. No comparison. So we're gonna have about 10 times more field of view with that guy. I'm very excited to get it rolling. But anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about in this video. We're still waiting on our lens for this guy. That is going to be a couple, could be up to a couple months actually. Hopefully by the new year though, hopefully we're going to have it be here, or at least be very close to arriving in the mail. But yeah, we're going to be waiting on that for a little while. So for the meantime, we will be using this camera, but as soon we will be switching over to the 533. And for the short term, we can use this for planetary, and we can also use it for a bunch of other things. I'm sure we're going to throw this on the Richie though, so we can start doing some Saturn and Jupiter in planetary, because the 533 is a great camera for that. I'm really excited to try it out. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. If you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to see more of this stuff, please subscribe. In our next few videos, we're going to be talking about more on this mini PC, our TeleView Power Mates, and some of the other things we've got here going on at the observatory. So stay tuned, you guys. Have a good one. Peace.